Chapter 1. Understanding what smart really means. Many people think being smart means getting high marks in school. They think a smart person always knows the right answer. They believe smart people are born different. But this idea is not fully true. Being smart is not only about marks. It is not only about memory. It is not only about speaking difficult words. Being smart means understanding life. It means making good choices. It means learning from mistakes. A smart person is curious. A smart person asks questions. A smart person listens more than they speak. Smartness is a skill, and like every skill, it can grow with practice and patience. In the past, great thinkers like Albert Einstein did not become smart in one day. Albert Einstein was once a quiet child. Some people thought he was slow, but he was always thinking. He was always asking questions. He was always trying to understand how the world works. He did not stop when subjects were difficult. He did not give up when others doubted him. This shows that smartness grows with effort. It grows with strong interest. It grows with time. You do not need to be perfect to be smart. You only need to keep learning. The first step to becoming smart is to change your mindset. Mindset means the way you think about yourself. If you say, "I am not smart," your brain will believe it. When your brain believes it, you will stop trying. But if you say, "I can become smarter," your brain will start looking for ways to improve. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions shape your habits. And your habits shape your future. So speak positive words to yourself. Encourage yourself. Even when you fail, say, "This is a lesson. I will improve." This simple change can make a big difference. The second step is to understand that smartness has many forms. Some people are good at math. Some are good at language. Some understand people very well. Some are creative. Some are practical. Do not compare your strength with someone else's strength. Every person has a different ability. Discover what you are good at, then work on it. At the same time, improve your weak areas slowly. Growth happens when you accept yourself and also challenge yourself. Curiosity is another important part of smartness. A curious mind is an active mind. When you see something new, ask why it happens. When you learn a new word, ask what it means and how to use it. When you face a problem, ask how to solve it. Curiosity makes learning exciting. It removes boredom. It turns small moments into lessons. For example, if you see rain, think about how clouds form. If you use a mobile phone, think about how messages travel from one place to another. This simple habit trains your brain to think deeply. Another important point is focus. Many people want to become smart, but they cannot focus. They study for 5 minutes and then check their phone. They start one task and quickly move to another. This weakens the mind. A smart person learns to concentrate. Start with small time periods. Study. Or read for 20 minutes without distraction. Turn off notifications. Sit in a quiet place. When your mind tries to wander, bring it back gently. This daily practice strengthens your attention. Strong focus leads to better understanding. You must also learn to accept mistakes. Mistakes are not enemies. They are teachers. When you make a mistake, do not feel ashamed. Instead, ask yourself what went wrong. Try to understand the reason, then try again. Every successful person has failed many times. Failure is part of growth. If you fear failure, you stop trying. But if you accept failure, you grow stronger. A smart person does not run from problems. They face them with courage and calm thinking. Listening is another sign of intelligence. Many people talk too much. They want to show that they know everything. But truly, smart people listen carefully. When you listen, you learn new ideas. You understand different opinions. You gain knowledge without speaking. Listening also builds respect. People feel valued when you listen to them. This improves your relationships. Good relationships are also part of smart living. Reading is a powerful tool for becoming smart. Books open new worlds. They introduce new ideas. They teach history, science, language, and life lessons. Even simple books can teach deep truths. Read slowly. Try to understand each idea. Think about how it connects to your life. Reading improves vocabulary. It improves imagination. It improves thinking skills. Over time, your mind becomes more organized and creative. Finally, remember that smartness includes good character. If a person has knowledge but behaves badly, people will not respect them. True smartness includes honesty, kindness, and patience. It includes helping others. When your mind and heart work together, your personality becomes strong. People trust you. They seek your advice. They value your presence. In this first chapter, understand this clearly. Smartness is not a gift for a few special people. It is a journey for anyone who wants to grow. It begins with belief. It grows with curiosity. It becomes strong with focus and discipline. It shines through good character. If you decide today to improve yourself step by step, you are already on the path to becoming smart. Chapter 2: Building Smart Daily Habits. To become smart, you must build strong daily habits. Smartness does not grow in one night. It grows slowly. It grows quietly. It grows every day through small actions. Many people wait for motivation. They say they will start when they feel ready. But smart people understand something important. Action creates motivation. When you start doing something good every day, your mind becomes stronger. Your confidence increases. Your thinking becomes clearer. The first habit of a smart person is planning the day. When you wake up, do not waste your morning. The morning is powerful. Your mind is fresh. Your energy is high. Take a few minutes to think about your day. Write down your main goals. Keep them simple and clear. Do not write 10 tasks. Write 3 important tasks. When you complete them, you feel proud. This small success builds discipline. Discipline is one of the strongest signs of intelligence. Another powerful habit is reading daily. Reading feeds your brain. It gives you new ideas. It shows you new ways of thinking. Even reading for 15 minutes a day can change your life. Choose books that teach something useful. It can be about history. It can be about science. It can be about personal growth. Read slowly. Try to understand each idea. After reading, close the book and think. Ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I use this in my life? This reflection makes knowledge strong. Writing is also very important. Writing organizes your thoughts. When you write, your ideas become clear. You understand yourself better. Keep a small notebook. Write what you learned today. Write your goals. Write your mistakes and lessons. Many successful people practiced daily writing. For example, Benjamin Franklin focused on self-improvement every day. Benjamin Franklin created a system to improve his character. He checked his behavior every night. He asked himself if he acted wisely. This habit made him disciplined and thoughtful. Smart people also manage their time wisely. Time is limited. Once it passes, it never returns. If you waste hours on useless activities, you lose chances to grow. This does not mean you should never relax. Rest is important, but balance is necessary. Decide how much time you will use for study, work, and rest. Try to follow your schedule. When you respect time, others respect you too. Another important habit is learning something new regularly. It can be a new word in English. It can be a new skill on the computer. It can be a new fact about the world. Learning keeps your brain active. It keeps your mind flexible. When you challenge your brain, it creates new connections. This improves memory and understanding. Do not be afraid of difficult topics. Difficult topics make your brain stronger. Healthy living is also part of becoming smart. A tired body cannot support a sharp mind. Sleep well every night. Lack of sleep reduces focus. Eat healthy food. Too much junk food makes you slow and lazy. Drink enough water. Exercise regularly. Even a short walk improves blood flow to the brain. When your body feels good, your thinking becomes faster and clearer. Smart people also limit distractions. Today, many people are addicted to social media. They check their phones every few minutes. This breaks concentration. It weakens focus. Try to reduce unnecessary screen time. Use technology for learning, not only for entertainment. Watch educational videos. Listen to useful lectures. Follow people who inspire you. Make your phone a tool, not a distraction. Asking questions is another strong habit. Do not feel shy to ask when you do not understand something. Asking questions shows courage. It shows interest. It shows that you care about learning. Silent confusion does not help anyone. When you ask, you gain clarity. And when you gain clarity, your understanding becomes deep. Surround yourself with positive and hardworking people. Your environment shapes your thinking. If your friends are serious about learning, you will also feel motivated. If your friends waste time, you may follow them. Choose your circle wisely. Spend time with people who inspire growth. If you practice good habits daily, you slowly become a different person. You become disciplined. You become focused. You become confident. Smartness is not magic. It is built through daily choices. Small steps taken every day lead to big success in the future. If you control your habits, you control your future. Chapter 3. Developing deep thinking and strong communication. To become truly smart, you must learn how to think deeply. Many people collect information. They read books. They watch videos. They memorize facts. But collecting information is not the same as understanding it. Real smartness begins when you start thinking about what you learn. It begins when you ask questions. It grows when you search for reasons. Deep thinking makes your mind powerful. Critical thinking means not believing everything immediately. When you hear news, do not accept it without thought. Ask yourself simple questions. Who said this? Why did they say it? Is there proof? Is there another side of the story? This habit protects you from false ideas. It protects you from confusion. It helps you make better decisions. A smart person checks facts before forming opinions. Deep thinking also means connecting ideas. For example, when you study history, think about how it affects the present. When you learn science, think about how it affects daily life. When you read a story, think about the lesson inside it. Try to see the bigger picture. This improves your understanding. It makes your knowledge meaningful. Problem solving is another important part of intelligence. Life will always give you problems. Some problems are small. Some are big. Some are emotional. Some are practical. Smart people do not panic easily. They stay calm. They break the problem into smaller parts. They think step by step. They search for solutions. They ask for advice if needed. They take action instead of complaining. For example, Thomas Edison failed many times while inventing the light bulb. Thomas Edison did not see failure as defeat. He saw it as learning. He once said that he found many ways that did not work. This mindset made him successful. When you face failure, remember this lesson. Failure is not the end. It is part of the process. Another important skill is decision-making. Every day you make decisions. Some decisions are small. Some are important. A smart person thinks before deciding. They think about the results. They think about the future. They do not act only on emotion. They control their feelings. They take time to think clearly. Emotional intelligence is also a sign of smartness. It means understanding your own feelings and the feelings of others. When you feel angry, pause before speaking. When you feel sad, understand the reason. When someone else is upset, show empathy. Try to understand their situation. This builds strong relationships. It builds trust. A person who controls emotions is wiser than a person who only has knowledge. Communication is another powerful skill. You may have great ideas, but if you cannot explain them clearly, people will not understand you. Practice speaking clearly. Use simple words. Do not try to show off. Speak with confidence but with humility. Look at the person when you speak. Listen carefully when they answer. Good communication is not only about speaking, it is also about listening. Leaders like Nelson Mandela showed strong communication and emotional control. Nelson Mandela listened to people. He forgave his enemies. He spoke calmly even in difficult situations. His intelligence was not only in knowledge, it was in wisdom and character. This is the type of smartness that earns respect. To improve communication, practice daily. Speak in front of a mirror. Record your voice. Notice your mistakes. Improve slowly. Join discussions. Share your opinions politely. When you practice regularly, your confidence grows. When your confidence grows, your personality becomes stronger. Another way to develop deep thinking is reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself simple questions. What did I learn today? Did I make any mistakes? How can I improve tomorrow? Reflection makes you aware of your behavior. Awareness leads to improvement. Without reflection, growth becomes slow. Also, be open to different opinions. You do not need to agree with everyone, but you should listen. Listening to different views expands your mind. It removes narrow thinking. It teaches tolerance. A smart person is flexible in thinking but strong in values. Reading books that challenge your thinking also helps. Choose books that ask deep questions. Discuss them with friends. When you discuss ideas, your understanding becomes clearer. You see things from new angles. In this chapter, remember one key truth. Smartness is not only about memory, it is about thinking wisely. It is about solving problems calmly. It is about communicating clearly. It is about controlling emotions. When your thinking becomes deep and your communication becomes strong, your intelligence shines. You begin to see the world differently, and the world begins to see you differently. 2. Chapter 4. Lifelong Growth and Becoming Wiser. Every day, becoming smart is not a short journey. It does not end after reading a few books. It does not end after passing exams. It is a lifelong process. Every day gives you a new chance to grow. Every experience teaches something. Smart people understand this truth. They never say, "I know everything." They always say, "I can learn more." This attitude keeps their mind fresh and active. The first step in lifelong growth is setting clear goals. Okay. A person without goals moves without direction. They waste time. They feel confused. But when you have a goal, your actions become meaningful. Ask yourself simple questions. Who do I want to become? What kind of person do I admire? What skills do I want to learn? Write your answers. Then break big goals into small steps. If your dream is big, do not feel afraid. Just focus on one small action today. Small steps lead to big success. Another important part of growth is continuous learning. The world changes fast. Technology changes. Ideas change. New discoveries happen every day. If you stop learning, you fall behind. So always stay curious. Learn a new skill every year. Improve your language. Improve your communication. Improve your knowledge about the world. Learning keeps your brain young and flexible. Many successful people believed in lifelong learning. For example, Leonardo da Vinci was not only a painter. Leonardo da Vinci studied science, anatomy, engineering, and many other subjects. He was always curious. He observed nature carefully. He wrote notes. He asked questions. His wide interests made him creative and intelligent. This shows that smartness grows when you explore different fields. Surround yourself with positive and motivated people. Your environment shapes your thoughts. If you spend time with people who complain, you may also complain. If you spend time with people who work hard and dream big, you will feel inspired. Choose friends who support your growth. Choose mentors who guide you. Learn from people who have more experience than you. Self-reflection is another powerful tool. At the end of each day, sit quietly for a few minutes. Think about your actions. Did you use your time wisely? Did you speak kindly? Did you learn something new? Honest reflection helps you see your weaknesses. It also helps you see your strengths. When you know your weaknesses, you can improve them. When you know your strengths, you can use them better. Patience is very important in this journey. Many people want quick results. They want to become smart immediately, but real growth takes time. A tree does not grow in one day. It grows slowly. It becomes strong over years. In the same way, your intelligence grows step by step. Do not compare yourself with others. Everyone has a different speed. Focus on your own progress. Even small improvement is valuable. Confidence also plays an important role. Believe in your ability to grow. When you try new things, you may feel fear. Fear is normal, but do not let fear stop you. Courage means acting even when you feel afraid. Every time you try something new, your confidence increases. Confidence makes your thinking clear. It makes your voice strong. It makes your personality shine. At the same time, stay humble. Humility protects you from arrogance. When you become successful, remember your journey. Remember your struggles, respect others, listen to advice. A humble person continues learning. An arrogant person stops learning. True smartness includes kindness and respect. Also learn to manage failure wisely. Failure is not shameful, it is educational. When something does not work, ask why. Change your method. Try again. Many great leaders faced difficulties. They did not quit. Their strength came from persistence. Persistence means continuing even when things are hard. Take care of your mental and physical health. A tired mind cannot think clearly. A stressed person cannot focus well. Rest when needed. Exercise regularly. Spend time in nature. Talk to supportive people. Balance work and rest. Balance ambition and peace. A balanced life creates stable thinking. Finally, remember that becoming smart is about becoming better than yesterday. It is not about competing with everyone. It is about competing with your old self. Improve one habit. Learn one new idea. Correct one mistake. Help one person. These small actions shape your character. In this final chapter, understand this deeply. Smartness is a journey of growth, learning, reflection, patience, and humility. It is built through daily effort. It shines through good character. It becomes stronger with experience. If you commit yourself to lifelong improvement, you will not only become smart, you will become wise. And wisdom is the highest form of intelligence.